bonus episode of Doesn't Jeff Watch Stuff. And because we weren't going to do any more until we actually come back for a new season. But yeah, we'll continue doing this because this is fun.
Did you notice something?
No.
You ring that bell and all the dogs ran in here.
I did. Well, you can't see it on the other side of the camera, but yeah, go ahead. Yeah, oh, it's great. At least we got them away from the door because they were barking at the deer in the backyard. All right, so we're drinking some pumpkin ale with some ginger beer mixed in. We're drinking some Motorhead Iron Fist. So we're going to talk about movies. 3 movies that make us want to drink. How's that?
Yes.
And maybe even specific scenes in those movies that make you want to drink.
Yeah. I have TV shows as well.
Oh, yeah. Movies, TV shows, yeah. Doesn't Jeff watch stuff? It could be we're watching movies, TV shows, video games, people walking down the street, dogs barking. It doesn't matter. So, we decided, since we didn't really watch anything new, like we're catching up on Stranger Things finally.
Yeah, but we're behind the rest of the world,
right.
so we
yeah,
won't talk about that.
Who wants to hear what we think about Stranger Things? If you do, that's fine, and we'll do something when we're finally totally caught up, which may actually happen this weekend. I got a lot of beers all over the place.
Yeah, there's beer everywhere.
There's beer everywhere. Yeah, we drank all the beer on the show, but we're gonna drink even more. So let's talk. We decided let's talk about 3 movies each that when you watch them, it's like you want to drink. So. Let's start with you.
Oh, all right then.
Give me a movie or a show.
Titanic.
Okay. Why? Is it? What gets you to drink when he's drawn like a French lady or something? Draw me like the French ladies.
French girls. No, not that one.
Oh, because that's where I want to drink.
No. Before that scene, Jack and Rose go down to like the lower decks to party with the common folk, and they're dancing around, and she grabs this pint of this thick dark beer, probably some kind of stout or something, and she chugs it. And when I see that, that's all I want to do. I'm just like, that looks so good. I want to do that right now.
So every time you watch that movie, you're like,
give me a nice thick dark brown ale or something. Just, I want that.
When the guy falls down and hits the rudder, do you want to drink then too?
Yay! Yes! That's just ridiculous.
Oh.
They also talk about brandy and cigars through the whole movie. Yeah. So that just kind of builds it up. Yeah, I would. Ooh. Yeah, brandy and cigar. I would totally.
You want to smoke a cigar, drink, but you don't like brandy.
I like brandy.
Oh, that's right. You don't like bourbon. That's right. I'm sorry. Okay.
Big difference.
I know. B, whatever. The B drinks. Yeah. Okay. I can see that because that scene, it's so much fun.
I love that scene.
You really believe those characters are having a blast down there.
And then the whole thing goes downhill right after that. So that's
come on, it's Titanic. It's still. I don't care what it is. It's a good movie. I'm not going to rewrite history and say I didn't like it.
Yeah, well, watching her not put him up on the door with her at the end makes me want to drink too. So.
But no one said anything about that until the internet started, until social media, I think.
But you pointed it out to me.
I did point it out to you. Well, Rose did that on purpose, I guess, you know. There's a lot of things with that movie that I didn't think about until I got older and stuff. Like Rose marries someone else, has kids, and never tells them about Jack.
I can't imagine that.
Moving on to the Titanic, my movie, The Big Lebowski. Every time I watch that, I want to have a White Russian.
Of course.
Or like he calls it sometimes, a Caucasian.
A Caucasian.
I'm a Caucasian, Jackie. And if you ever want a White Russian and you don't have all the ingredients, like the dude uses in the one scene, he uses powdered non-dairy creamer. Which I don't suggest using. Because White Russians are easy. They're easy. It's just vodka, Kahlua, heavy cream. There you go.
We could totally make one of those tonight. I have all the ingredients.
We have vodka?
I think. Somewhere.
Well, I mean, we don't have, we had a little bottle.
No, not that.
We have regular vodka? Well, we have Everclear. I'll just use that.
There you go.
I think, maybe we do have a bottle. Do we have a bottle of actual non-flavored vodka? Well, the whipped cream one will be okay though, with Kahlua.
Well, we're gonna try. We'll let you know.
Okay, great. So there you go, Big Lebowski. Love the movie, classic movie. Love it, fantastic. I love everything about it. And every time I watch that movie, I notice something different. There's so many layers, like an onion. Who's that from? Shrek.
Shrek, yeah. I don't like Shrek, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's kind of creepy.
Gross.
Yeah. So, next movie for you?
TV show, actually. Ray Donovan.
Sure. Sure. He drinks a lot. He drinks constantly.
They constantly drink in that show.
Yeah.
And I know they're drinking like whiskey, which, but they just make it look so good. Just like taking it, and they just take command of that. He takes command of that glass.
Yeah, that's true.
Takes command of everything.
That's true.
And just
Lee Schreiber. If you've never seen the show, and a lot of people haven't, it is fantastic from beginning to end. And even the movie, because they did like I think 5 seasons, then they did like a one-off movie to kind of wrap everything up. Even that was good. I thought that was like, okay, it's not Breaking Bad, it's not Sopranos, but it's up there because I don't think there's a weak season. You know, like some of these shows, some of these bingeable shows have weak seasons. Like for instance, Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
The season when they go to Ireland, weak. The last season, weak. Even The Sopranos, I thought the last season was a little bit. Ray Donovan's pretty steady, pretty all the way through. It's like it's really enjoyable.
Well, he's just a solid actor.
Yeah.
I was actually watching something else with him the other day. I think it's called Violent Earth.
Oh.
He like hosts like they talk about these major storms and stuff around the globe and stuff, and he is like the host of the show, and I was like, wow. He makes me believe in global warming.
I get it. Well, I'll move on to with my next movie. It could take place in late 80s, early 90s, northeastern Pennsylvania, because we were stuck in this style. Even though this movie is supposed to take place in the 70s, I'm talking about Dazed and Confused.
We were stuck in that style till yesterday.
So, some people are like, some like even older people who went to high school in the 70s are like, that's exactly what it's like. And I'm like, I graduated in 1991, and that's exactly how it was like.
Wasn't much different.
We all looked like that movie, which is so weird, because we shouldn't, because we were 10 years past the 70s when I graduated, but it didn't matter.
We used to always be 10 years behind everything.
But the movie barely has a plot. And what little plot there is, it's about going to a big party pretty much in the woods, and that's what we used to do all the time. What reminded me of this movie was a picture someone posted on Facebook that I reposted to our group about the party ball, the beer ball. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's not in the movie, but it just reminds me of drinking in the woods.
Did I just ask you a couple weeks ago if they still made those? Yeah. Because I wanted to get one.
I wish they did. I don't think they do. Dazed and Confused? Great movie, and rumor has it all the people that were over the age of 21 drank real beer while they're shooting that movie, which I believe. Richard Linklater, fantastic director. A lot of his movies are really weird. A lot of his movies are really good. That's one of them. It's fantastic. He also did Slacker, which was kind of more artsy. That was like his first movie, but that in turn got Kevin Smith to do what he does because he saw Slacker, and he's like, I could do that. I saw Slacker, and I'm like, this is a movie? But Richard Linklater's now is like fantastic director. He's awesome. He also did Scanner Darkly. Remember Scanner Darkly? That's a weird movie. But going back to this, Dazed and Confused, there you go.
Makes you want to drink?
Yeah. It makes me want to drink like...
Out in the woods.
Out in the woods drinking, I don't know, like Miller Genuine Draft.
Oh, boy, yeah.
That doesn't taste that good anymore.
MGD and a party ball. That was the thing.
Yeah. So what's yours? What's your next one?
Jersey Shore.
Okay.
Because that's all they do is drink.
Okay.
And act stupid.
Makes me want to stab my eyes out.
It makes me want to get together with my friends and just get drunk.
You want to get together with your Jersey friends? Is that what you're saying?
No, because they probably won't tolerate me getting drunk like this.
Oh, they weren't like those meatheads, huh?
No.
When you lived in Jersey, she lived in Jersey for a while.
No, they were decent people that I hung out with. So no, but not that our friends now are not decent, but they would be more likely to want me to go out and drink with them.
Yeah, there you go.
That's where I was going with that.
They do a lot of drinking on that show.
Oh, constantly.
was it on Pluto? The one Hangover Sunday we sat around and watched like a lot.
Yeah, they have a whole Jersey Shore channel, and our daughter never watched it before because she was little and I lived there, and that was all getting.
Weren't they like shooting down the street at one point?
Yeah, they were in Seaside when I lived there, which was really annoying. But our daughter is watching Jersey Shore now from the beginning, so she's understanding why I.
Do you like it?
Oh, there's.
You enjoying it? Those meatheads. Okay, well, yeah. Don't
they're not
ever.
Meatheads. They're meatballs.
Don't ever date. They're meatheads. Don't ever date someone like that. Oh my God, it'd be horrible.
Yeah, don't. It's horrible.
Her walking in here with some guy with a tribal on his arm and some kind of like. I don't know. Maybe that.
Don't do it.
All right. Well, I'll move on then.
Okay.
Another one that reminds me of high school. Pretty much me in high school. The two out of the three main characters in this movie remind me of myself.
Okay.
Okay? Seth and Evan. I was part Seth and I was part Evan. Super bad. I wasn't McLovin, I'll tell you that. But that movie, I love that movie. I could watch it, but I get nostalgic for like high school. High school, trying to get booze unsuccessfully. Running around Hazleton when you actually could do that. And it's a great movie. It's a dirty movie. I don't know if it could be made today because it's pretty crude.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love Superbad. There's something about it that reminds me of being that age. That makes me want to drink. That movie makes me want to drink. And like the weird party they end up at, you know, like that reminds me of like right after high school, like just showing up and just going from party to party and ending up in some crazy house with some weird guy who's like, you know, tweaking out on something, and like, you're that guy. Why don't you sing this? Or, you know, and you're like all uncomfortable, and you don't know if you're gonna get punched in the face or the cops are gonna come or both. You know, super bad.
Yeah, our teen years were weird.
Yeah. Well, I'll say I was 21 when that happened.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So that's it. Des and Jeff watch stuff. We're gonna go get some food now. There's 6 movies. Well, there's 6 things you could watch. We'll call them. How's that? You got TV shows to watch. You got a couple
4 movies
movies
and 2 TV shows.
Yep. If you haven't seen the Jersey Shore, what are you doing in your life? Right? I mean, even I've seen it. It took me like 10 years, but I watched a lot of it, and I don't know why those guys have all that money. I don't understand like why people paid them millions of dollars to do what they do. And now that one guy, he's DJing, he's pressing a couple buttons, and he's probably getting $1 million. And
he is making a lot of money.
Bank.
But if you remember when we went to Vegas, our waiter at Giordano's said that he is like the nicest guy ever.
I'm sure he is. He has a lot of money now. He's probably the best.
He said he is just one of the nicest people that he's met in Vegas.
He presses buttons though. I actually make music.
It's his personality.
Should I press buttons? Should I go out and be like, let's hold one ear and be like, yeah.
Oh my God, please don't do that.
Okay. All right, we're done. I have to order some food because I could feel...
Your wife is starving.
Well, I'm starving too. That's more important.
No.
Goodbye.
Done.